You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step. That is a quote from Martin Luther King. And I think it speaks a lot to our anxiety. Hi there, meditator. Welcome to episode 64 of Master Your Mind Daily, your daily source of inspiration for all things meditation, anxiety, and personal growth. My name is Giovanni Dienstmann. I am the author of Practical Meditation and the creator of livingthere.com, one of the top 5 most visited meditation blogs on the web. And today we're talking about our need for certainty. But first I want to ask you a question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with uncertainty? Please write it in the comments. And the reason why I ask these questions, usually at the beginning of every video, first it's an exercise of self-awareness. So it's good for you to stop for a moment and think. And putting a number can help you have more clarity about what's happening. And second is, so everyone watching the video knows that, okay, it's not only me. It's common. It's a common problem. So anxiety it includes this persistent worry about the future. Worries about what will happen, if I'm going to be okay, if I'm going to be safe. And then the mind keeps spinning on and on and on, thinking about the different situations that may happen and how I may respond to them and how horrible it will be if this happens instead of that, etc. It's because the primary project of the brain is survival. And in order to ensure our survival, it programs us with fear and anxiety. But we can outgrow that. And that is the invitation of meditation. Anxiety wants us to constantly scan the environment and try to make sense of things, even things that we can't make sense of yet. Things that we cannot know, we cannot possibly know. It wants to create certainty where no certainty is possible. And because it's not possible, we don't feel at ease. We suffer. That is anxiety. That's how it works. Now the problem is, for most things in our life, we cannot have any level of certainty. We can have some level of certainty, but not really in a way that it will make us feel peaceful that, okay, it's going to happen the way I want or the way that I feel safe. So that is the nature of life. Most things we cannot have any certainty on. But we need certainty. We feel that we need certainty in order to feel safe. So what do we do? Well, uncertainty is a fact of life, and it's there. How we respond to uncertainty, that is our choice. You can respond to uncertainty with fear and anxiety, trying to avoid the unavoidable. Try to pretend that you can make sense out of things that don't make sense. Try to hold on to certainties when none is possible. Or, and this is the invitation of meditation, we can accept things as they are and flow with life rather than fight it, rather than resist it. It means that we can see uncertainty. We can accept that there is uncertainty almost everywhere. And we can see how the feeling of uncertainty plays in our body, and then we can breathe through that sensation, that uncomfortable sensation, and release it with every exhalation. And the more we do that, the more we turn that into a habit, a tool that we resort to, that we come back to again and again, the more that becomes easy. And eventually, accepting the uncertainty of life and flowing rather than suffering. That will become your new default. But for that, it's important that you adopt this practice, that you understand this mindset shift and keep coming back to it. And these daily videos, they are there also to support this journey, so that every day you receive a reminder of a life that is possible, of how it would feel like to live not with a monkey mind, but with a monk mind. And if you want to receive the future videos, then all you do is like and follow the Facebook page of Live in There. Or if you prefer watching it on YouTube, then subscribe and turn on the bell. So my invitation for you today, the challenge for you today, is to live step by step, knowing that most things you cannot predict, and learning to be at ease with that. That if something is going to be a problem one day, let it be a problem when it's a problem, not now. That reminds me of a quote of Mark Twain, that I have lived through many tragedies in my life, some of which actually happened. So that's the nature of the monkey mind. So if there's something, look, there's no guarantees in life. Horrible things may happen. Difficult things may happen. But let it be a problem when it's actually a problem. Because most of the times, your fears and your anxieties will never actualize themselves. They just cause suffering in your mind. Release that. So in summary, we seek to have a sense of certainty about things in life. That's how we feel safe, when things are predictable, when we know what to expect. And because it's the nature of life that there is very little certainty, we feel anxious, trying to find certainty where none is possible. The trick is you can change your relationship to uncertainty. You can see it as something that is risky, and then you can fear it and be anxious about it, and that's the default mode of the brain. Or you can outgrow that. That's the invitation of meditation. To accept the uncertainty of things and have the peace of mind and the confidence that no matter what, you'll be able to do something good with it. If you want a step-by-step system, if you want to learn 3 powerful tools to better implement this and overcome anxiety and fear in your life, then join my mini course Calm and Free. I'll put the link in the description. Happy growing.